Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but not
are you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You
righty.
don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. For crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, it has definitely been an adventure this week. A good adventure at that, and I hope you'll be all set and ready to go. The winds have been blowing, the temperature's been up, the geese have been flying high, Babushka's been shooting like a crazy person at them. Aye, she hasn't hit many, but she's been having fun shooting at them. Someone said something about they should only shoot at him at turn season. Don't much care at turn season, she shoots anyway. I think she may have shot at the person who said it, but that be what it be. So, without further ado, let us get right on to the Muzaks. And, let's see. There be something. I had a question in me mind, and for some long time, I always wondered about the song, My Boyfriend's Back. And I said, there should always be a thing about her in response, like maybe she wasn't such a nice girl to begin with. And then I found out in 1963, there happened to be someone else that asked the same question. Bobby Comstock and the Counts with Your Boyfriend's Back. That's where we kick it off for tonight. Bringing question into her. Well, just how sweet and innocent she be. Well, yes, and before anything else, we do have an important announcement that'll show up sometime during the show. And welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back, and I hope you're ready for a whole good time. Or having a good time with a hole. That's where you push the bodies. I mean, the unnecessary parts.
He went away. You called to say that your love for him was through. So we went out. Now I find out what you said wasn't true. Your boyfriend's back and you say that I'm in trouble. Hey la, your boyfriend's and if back. I see him coming, I should cut out on a double. Hey la, your boyfriend's 'cause you've been telling him lies, trying to put the blame on me. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. And when I tell him, he'll believe me, wait and see. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. Yeah, you wanna play around. Now he's gonna put you down. He told you he'd be gone for a long, long time. Hey la, your boyfriend's and back. And you thought your little game would work out fine. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. But now he's back, you'll find out you've been untrue. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. 'Cause I'm gonna tell him just what you tried to do. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble. Now watch your trouble double. I'm gonna prove that you really were untrue. Wow. I'll show him the pictures and the letters too. Wait and see. Your boyfriend's back, you better take a vacation. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. And find another way to save your reputation. Hey la, your boyfriend's back. Yeah, you better find a place to hide. Now make you sorry that you lied. Yeah, it's your turn to get hurt. Little girl, you didn't work. Now go find a place to hide.
till my hands turning blue. You know I'm trying to phone you, but my modem won't go through. Got a research paper due at school. Some dirty pictures would be awfully cool. I'm emailing Grandma, she's 102. But now I'm sad to inform you, Grandy's message won't pull through. Wanna surf but I can hardly row. The U.S. Postal Service ain't this slow. I told AOL that I was totally screwed. They said, we're sorry we boned you, but there's nothing we can do.
There be Bob Rivers with the AOL song. Aye, some of us remember, some of us don't. Some of us complain because it don't go quite fast enough. Others remember when you push the button and you go get a cup of coffee and the rest of the page finish coming up. Now, let's cut to Missy Waller's Bacon Tree song.
A one, two, ready, go. So I was sitting down at the end of the road on a lovely September evening when my friend comes over and she says, what on earth are you eating? And I said, I'm eating a sandwich. And she said, but there's bacon on that sandwich. And I said, yes. And she said, but you're a vegetarian. And I said, yes. And she said, oh, you vegetarians, bacon's like a forbidden fruit. And I said, silly, bacon's not a fruit. But now that you're asking, just like the olive and the avocado, my bacon is a vegetable that grows from a tree called the bacon tree. Now the bacon tree grows quite magnificently. You can find it in the hills of Tennessee, in my backyard, and sometimes in Mississippi. Oh, I could see you don't believe me, but my friends, I must ask you, what else have your parents told you isn't real? Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Ren and Stimpy, the ability to fight climate change. Anyway, the bacon tree has a cousin called the drumstick tree that grows quite prolifically. You can find it in the Philippines, India, and Wikipedia. It goes officially by Moringa oleifera, which I might have butchered, unlike the bacon in my sandwich. Anyway, the drumstick tree, did you know it's used to fight world hunger? And so by association, the bacon tree one day will be used to cure world poverty and AIDS, and most definitely cure cancer. They just haven't discovered it yet. But let us not forget the real hero of this story. The bacon. 'Cause I go weak in the knees every time I hear that bacon sizzle. So please, won't you bring me some of that bacon from the bacon tree? Oh, I go weak in the knees every time I hear that bacon sizzle. So please, won't you bring me some of that bacon from the bacon tree? Oh, I go weak in the knees every time I hear that bacon sizzle. So please, won't you bring me some of that bacon from the bacon tree? Oh, I go weak in the knees every time I hear that bacon sizzle. So please, please. Won't you bring me some of that bacon from the bacon tree? And so to all the vegetarians and other peoples alike, I formally invite you to my home for some bacon tree bacon tonight. The end.
Rock me, Jerry Lewis, 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 Jerry Lewis.
Telethon. 1926, New Jersey, March 16th. Jerry Lewis is born in Newark. 1946, at the age of 20, Jerry Lewis meets Dean Martin for the first time. 1949, Martin and Lewis star in their first film, My Friend Irma. 1956, Martin and Lewis release Hollywood or Bust, then split up. 1963, on his own, Lewis stars in The Nutty Professor. 1973, Lewis chooses Las Vegas as the home for the MDA telethons. Labor Day, 3 years later, Frank Sinatra reunites Martin and Lewis live on the telethon. In 1986, for no apparent reason, Mike Elliott and Bud Latour record
Rock me, Jerry Lewis, rock me, Jerry Lewis, Jerry. Jerry Lewis, 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 Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis, 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 Jerry Lewis,
There be Bud Elliott and Mike Latour with Rock Me, Jerry Lewis. Now we have King Missile with the boy who ate lasagna and jumped over a church.
There once was a boy who was very happy most of the time. His life was almost completely complete. He could sense, however, that there were two things that were missing from his life, but he didn't know what they were. One day, his family took him to an Italian restaurant. The boy had never had Italian food before, and he was mesmerized by the exotic-sounding names of the dishes. He asked about the lasagna, and it sounded delicious, so he ordered it. He ate the lasagna, and it was delicious. The boy knew that one of the things that was missing from his life was no longer missing. Then one day, the boy was walking through town, and he came upon the minister's daughter. The minister's daughter was so beautiful, the most beautiful girl the boy had ever seen. And on this particular day, she looked more beautiful than ever. He had decided that he was finally going to say something to her when she turned to him and asked him where he was going. He told her he was just walking around, and she looked deeply into his eyes and said, "I know something wonderful we can do, boy, but first you must prove that you're worthy." The boy swore he'd do whatever she asked. She said, "I want you to jump over my daddy's church. Then I'll know you're the boy I've always dreamed of." The boy walked over to the church. It was the tallest building in town, but the boy loved the beautiful minister's daughter. He focused on the very top of the church and said to himself, "I think I can, I think I can." Then he huffed and he puffed and he jumped over the church. There, on the other side of the church, was the minister's daughter, waiting for him with open arms. And the boy knew that the other thing that was missing from his life was no longer missing.
Well, we'll be cutting the commercial. Don't be forgetting you can be calling in with 323-HEAVE-HO. That'd be 323-432-8346. And we have more wonderful stuff coming right your way. We even found another song about leprosy. We're so excited. We're just falling all over ourselves about it.
Creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers.
Now, you can make all kinds of lovely things like these with Mattel's wonderful Thing Maker. It makes creepy crawlers, spiders, lizards, snakes, dragonflies. Make them yourself with this nice plastic goop. Choose a mold, pour in the goop, heat it, and presto changeo, you've got bugs. Squiggly, squirty bugs. They feel so soft and natural. You get 4 different colors of goop and special paints. Make charming lizard pins or spider rings. You can collect them or spread them around. After all, they're fun for the entire family. Get Mattel's new Thing Maker with creepy crawlers. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you went, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you tried. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe this time you want to take a friend and cry out at the top of your lungs. You heard right. The Rocky Horror Picture Show with live action is coming back to the Elmira Drive-In on September 24th. So get your fishnets ready and be sure to get a seat at the front row and catch all the action firsthand. Don't be that person around the water cooler stuck listening to all the crazy stories about what everyone else did that weekend. Be the person telling the stories. Mark your calendars. September 24th at the Elmira Drive-In for the experience of a lifetime.
See you at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
Aye, as I promised, we found ourselves another song about leprosy. We discovered it and had to reach out, and they had to reach deep into the archives, for even the captain didn't have this one anywhere around, and they found it was locked away behind a large barrel of well, I would like to say rum, but it weren't rum. It was something far nastier. But actually, it probably were rum at one point. But if you leave rum out and let lots of things fall into it, like little bits of mice and dust, it becomes something far, far more disturbing. But it probably is good for cleaning the floors. But anywho's, we may happen to say, Boogie Nights were so fine that they got us a copy from the deep, deep archives from so long ago, when they knew of a time when kazoos roamed the land. It's Boogie Nights now with "'Tis Holy Leprosy."
Yeah, I know I'm all swollen up. I know my tongue is black, and the sores, they're itty bitty ones. They cover my whole back. Don't be scared or afraid, my love. I'm not part of the latest rage. Relax, the physician said. Caught the plague, nay, nay, 'tis only leprosy, lady. Ooh, 'tis only leprosy, lady. Ooh, I'm surprised, I'd hope you'd understand. Although it really stings, I need support. I really need a hand, 'cause mine fell in the sink. Yeah, I'm hurt, disappointed too, that you could turn and run away. I'd give my right arm for you. It might turn out that way, because it's only leprosy, lady. Ooh. Leprosy, lady. I love you, though you're scared of me. I'm something that you dread. I'll stay calm, go out with dignity. Don't wanna lose my head. But before you walk out on me, my lady, if we're really through, promise that a piece of me will always stay with you. Hey, hey, it's only leprosy, lady. Ooh, it's only leprosy, lady. Ooh, it's only leprosy, lady. Ooh, it's only leprosy, lady.
A lot of these arenas are now starting to go green, and so they're taking away the light switches and they're replacing them with sensors. Sensors are cool when they work. You know what I mean? Like when you're 10 feet away and it senses you and the whole room just... What I don't like is that when they're messed up, then you have to walk into a dark ass room and establish your presence. But then you stand still for 4 seconds. In addition, backstage, my sink has knobs on it. I have control of the temperature and the pressure of the water, which in the Chicago area I believe is very important, especially in the winter. Oh man, you guys are no joke in the winter. You need warm water when you wash your hands. You can't rely on a sensor that gives you nothing but cold water, because you wash your hands with cold water, your hands get all cryptic. Then you go outside and people are making fun of you. Look at Thriller. My dressing room, you guys, has a sink that has hot and cold. You can control the water. You can control the temperature. You can control the pressure. I hate it when they take that away from us and they replace it with that little sensor. So now, in addition to being a comedian, now I gotta be a magician. I'm not a magician, but if you watch me wash my hands, that's what I look like, you know, just... Nothing. Then you walk away. I feel like there's someone behind the mirror messing with me, like, watch this. Some places stop there. Some places keep going. I like a lot of soap when I wash my hands. I like a good soap dispenser. I like the, you know, the pump. I hate it when they take that away from us and then they replace it with that little spout that goes next to the faucet. You stick your hand under it and it gives you that little booger of soap. You know what I mean? That little moco, you put it under. You know you need more, so you pull it out and then you go back in, but the sensor's like, no, it's still you. Now you gotta trick it, right? Once you get enough soap on your hands, now you gotta try to wash it off. But you can't wash it off then and there because the timer for the water has timed out. So now you have to back up and now you have to put on a second performance. Now it's a race to get that soap off your hands. Once you get the soap off your hands, now you gotta try to dry your hands. Some places still give you a towel, some places give you paper towels. Some take the paper towels and they put them in a box on the wall with another sensor. And there you are. 3 inches of paper. 3 inches, Chicago. You can't do anything with 3 inches. Ask any woman, they'll tell you. Or a guy, I'm equal opportunity. I need control of the paper. I need the crank, Some places stop there, some places keep going. Have you ever walked into the bathroom stall, closed the door, locked it, turned around, looked at the toilet, and seen a blinking red light on the wall? And you're like, really? Here too? All you're trying to do is get the tissue paper off the wall for the toilet seat. You take one step. I haven't even done anything. You grab the paper. You turn around and you put it on like a cape. And you let it slide down your back while you slowly try to time it just right. And just as you're about to sit down, somebody always walks into the bathroom and distracts you. Huh? But it's too late. Your knees are bent. And unless you do CrossFit, you're not coming back from that one. Then your bare ass touches the seat. And you're like, ah! And just when you think it can't get any worse, and all this water splashing up, hitting you right in the ass. And then the water goes down the drain and it creates that air vortex that goes right between your legs. So now you have a tsunami in the back. You have a tornado in the front. And who's the victim? Pikachu. And he's holding on for dear life. You haven't even made magic yet and you've already been violated by plumbing. Now you do what you need to do. You finish. Now it's time for cleanup, time for maintenance. So you reach over for the toilet paper, and the problem with using the restroom nowadays is that most venues, including this one, instead of putting a human-size toilet paper roll inside of the human-size toilet paper roll dispenser, they take the Costco or Sam's Club or one of these places where you buy in bulk, and they buy that giant gorilla roll of toilet paper. And then they come back here and they force it into that little tiny compartment. And then they close the door on it. So now this giant wheel is locked in place. You can't even spin it, you're just... You can't even find where it starts because they glue it. At of desperation, you gotta pull out your car keys and cut into the side of it like a bag of cocaine on Narcos. Then you get the paper, you try to wipe. Chicago, a year from now, I am predicting that they're gonna take 100% control of the restroom. You're gonna be sitting there and you're gonna think of me because you're gonna see it. You're gonna look over to get the toilet paper and there's gonna be a blinking red light on it. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, Fluffy called it. And what are you gonna have to do? One sheet. You're gonna get frustrated and just sit on it. Sorry, bro. I know that was a lot of culo. I threw at you right there. She's like, it's like Magic Mike.
There be Gabriel Iglesias, a.k.a. Fluffy, and his eternal battle with bathroom sensors. Aye, it always becomes more, we won't go into all the scuttlebutt on what goes on in bathrooms when the sensors not be working right. Now we be having, what are we having? We have Peter L. Baston with how to make a tape recorder, since people seem to be complaining that they can't get their stuff soon enough. So maybe just take some stuff you might have laying around and build yourself your own tape recorder. That way you can listen to your shows and as often as you be wanting.
Now this recorder that I'm speaking to you on now, I made myself. It's absolutely true. I made it myself. Nights and nights of hard, diligent work. I got the machine from a supermarket in kit form and it cost me 39 6. And apart from one or two small faults, which the average person wouldn't really notice, it really is an excellent machine. Frequency response is mild. And anything you record on it, it comes out absolutely lifelike. So why pay 120 guineas for a machine which you made for 39 6? Why indeed? Anyway, I'm not going to keep this great secret to myself. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you what you need to make this marvelous recorder. And help you about it. You need 200 screws, a whacking great fuse, miscellaneous wheels, and a couple of reels, a furlong of wire, a bit of old tire, 400 volts and 240 volts, transistors, condensers, transformers, and knobs, a smooth-running motor, centrifugal rotor, capstan, a roller, a bracket to mount a revolutionary counter. And just for a jape, you'll need some good tape. Right, now you've got all the bits, all the pieces, everything you need. All you've got to do now is put it together. You screw down the motor and virgil the rod, combine the condensers with vertical sensors. Transistors are gutted and bolted and nutted, all covered in wire and bits of old tire. A couple of wheels, transformers and reels, and amps the best butter to bring out the flutter. Solder in blobs and smack on the knobs, compilate bass on the lateral face. Frugulate wire on the far starboard bow, set playback response to pedicle sconce. Add sugar to taste and a bit of fish paste, a few drops of oil and bring to the boil. Put in the fuse and turn on the juice.
Once in a while, maybe you will feel the urge to break international copyright law by downloading MP3s from file sharing sites like Morpheus or Grokster or LimeWire or Kazaa. But deep in your heart, you know the guilt would drive you mad, and the shame would leave a permanent scar. 'Cause you start out stealing songs then you're robbing liquor stores and selling crack and running over school kids with your car. So don't download this song. The record store's where you belong. Go and buy the CD like you know that you should. Oh, don't download this song. Oh, you don't wanna mess with the RIAA. They'll sue you if you burn that CDR. It doesn't matter if you're a grandma or a 7-year-old girl. They'll treat you like the evil, hard-bitten criminal scum you are. So don't download this song. Don't go pirating music all day long. Go and buy the CD like you know that you should. Oh, don't download this song. Don't take away money from artists just like me. How else can I afford another solid gold Humvee and diamond-studded swimming pools? These things don't grow on trees. So all I ask is everybody, please don't download this song. Don't do it, no. Even Lars Ulrich knows it's wrong. You can just ask him. Go and buy the CD like you know that you should. You really should. Oh, don't download this song. Don't download this song. Oh, please don't you do it. Or you might wind up in jail like Tommy Shaw. Remember Tommy? Go and buy the CD right now. You know that you should. Go on, buy it. Oh, don't download this song. Don't download this song. Or you'll burn in hell before too long. And you deserve it.
That there be a sweet little ballad by Mr. Weird Al Yankovic himself. That be Don't Download This Song. No pirating ever be done here. No, we'd never be doing anything where we run up to Jolly Roger and charge on. That would be so very, very wrong. We'll be cutting a commercial right about now. And when we return, well, we obviously more of, well, it whatever it be. And don't be forgetting, you can be calling 323-432-8346 and get them their requests in for the final 40. And we start, and I realize I forgot to warn ye. We start out often with a vintage commercial and then go to our true sponsors. They're the ones that help take care of all the lawyers in case some unreputable person might do some pirating.
What rolls downstairs, the motor impairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up, and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you because you won't let me into Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout. Come, sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street, in Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
I had a person suggest I should look up I Love Onions, and I hadn't heard that song in quite some time. But then I found something else. There's another version out there. Surprise, surprise! But not so much that there's another version, but the fact that there's only a UK release. And so, was it because of contractual agreements, or was it something else? So, we'll start out with Hoosie Christie's I Love Onions, and then we'll play back-to-back. The one by Laurie. That's all we know of Laurie, is that Laurie loves onions. And so, with that, we learn a bit more. And it's a strange thing when you have something like that. But I don't be a knowing which one I be liking better. They're both wonderful in their own exotic kind of way. You decide which one ye prefer, and if you like, give me a call and tell me which you prefer. Or you can go to our Book of Face page or group and just chime in there and say which one of the, you could say it as number 1 or number 2 for the onions that you prefer.
Toads or frogs or strange things living under logs, but I love onions. I don't like dance with crazy teddies, always jumping on my head, but I love onions. Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha. Rain or snow or hail or Moby Dick, the great white whale, but I love onions. I don't like shoes that pinch your toes or people who squirt you with a garden hose, but I love onions. Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha. Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha.
Onion is a tuberous vegetable and is a member of the genus Stincus deliciosa. It was highly prized by the ancient Egyptian pharaohs and their friends and cousins. It causes worrying of the eyes and rubefaction of the skin, but it is very, very tasty.
Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha. Strange things living under logs, but ooh, I love onions. I don't like dancing with Crazy Ted. He's always jumping on my head, but ooh, I love onions.
Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha. Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha.
I don't like rain or snow or hail or Moby Dick the great white whale, but ooh, I love onions. I don't like shoes that pinch your toes or people who scratch you with the garden hose, but ooh, I love onions.
Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha. Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha.
The onion is a tuberous vegetable and is a member of the genus Stinkus deliciosa. It was highly prized by the ancient Egyptian pharaohs and their friends and cousins. It causes watering of the eyes and rubefaction of the skin, but it is very, very tasty.
Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha. Onions, onions, la la la. Onions, onions, ha ha ha.
Aye, you be seeing my dilemma, or that I don't be knowing which I prefer. The kazoos are both good, but they've all got their own flavour to them. I guess it'd be like onions. Some have greater flavour than others. Some are better in stews. Some are better to be chucked at people that just be walking by. Oh, let's see. Oh, you have another piece.
Daddy Captain!
Molly, me dear.
Mama Babushka just taught me a really neat thing.
What be that?
That if you put a cat on a catapult, it can go after the first robin of spring like there's no tomorrow.
Well, that's, interesting.
Bye!
Bye, my dear.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
That's right.
Herb Sussman from Palo Alto, California writes, Dear Dr. Science, how come when I laugh real hard, I cry?
There's a thin line between laughter and tears, between joy and grief. Extreme emotion can push you through that veil, or over the edge, as I like to think of it. I'll never forget those times I've gone over the edge. Times when I holed up in a little motel room on the edge of some obscure Midwestern city. There I'd sit in the middle of the day, watching Hollywood Squares on a 20-year-old TV, holding onto a bottle and what was left of my sanity. Yeah, I remember those times, and I sympathize with you. Those were the days I'd make collect calls to Carl Sagan just to hear him refuse to accept the charges. Those were the days I thought everyone was out to get me, and I've found out since then I was often right. You can have those days, Herb, along with your laughter and your tears. I feel nothing now. I'm a rock. I am an island. I am a scientist.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Send your science questions to Ask Dr. Science. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in science.
Daddy, what's a frontal lobotomy?
Well, son, you know how the pressures of life can cause people to do crazy things. And if a person does too many crazy things, then that person is crazy. Sometimes you can keep yourself from going crazy by doing things to relieve tension, like drinking or having sex. But if craziness goes too far, sometimes the only thing left to do is to cut out that part of your brain that makes you crazy. That kind of brain surgery is called a frontal lobotomy. Maybe this song will help you understand what I mean.
different paths. Jimmy always listened to my mother, and me, I never liked to take a bath. As we grew and tumbled through adulthood, the pressure caused emotional drain. And now I'm slowly dying in the bottle, and Jimmy has to live with half a brain. Yes, me, I got a bottle in front of me, and Jimmy has a frontal lobotomy. Just different ways to kill the pain the same. But I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than have to have a frontal lobotomy. I might be drunk, but at least I'm not insane. Jimmy let his troubles drive him crazy. He never tried to drown it in a drink. I know that drinking makes my thinking hazy, but at least I still have brains enough to think. Jimmy's got a brain that isn't stable. He doesn't have the sense to say his name. I'm sorry that his doctor was unable to remove the proper portion of his brain. Yes, me, I've got a bottle in front of me, and Jimmy has a frontal lobotomy. Just different ways to kill the pain the same. But I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than have to have a frontal lobotomy. I might be drunk, but at least I'm not insane. Funny how the world works. People can be real jerks. Some prefer the tension over booze. Either way it ends the same. Hard to beat the living game. Might as well enjoy it while you lose. When I need a drink I start to shiver, and Jimmy always viewed it with concern. But I'd rather have cirrhosis of the liver than an intellect that's second to a fern. I wonder if old Jimmy's gonna hear it when I tell him that his logic wasn't sound. They'll dose him up on lots of evil spirits when they take him to the psychiatric grounds. Yes, me, I've got a bottle in front of me, and Jimmy has a frontal lobotomy. Just different ways to kill the pain the same. But I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than have to have a frontal lobotomy. I might be drunk, but at least I'm not insane. I might be drunk, but at least I'm not insane.
There be Randy Hanslick, or Hanslick. I lost my mind. It's as if someone cut it out. No, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than have a frontal lobotomy. Now, here's a good one. Moose on the Loose by Roddy Jackson.
Well, I went to a party the other night, and all at once I got a fright. I heard a crash and I ran outside. I took one look and I almost died. Then someone shouted, "Save your skin! The whole darn zoo is a-coming in." There's a moose on the loose. There's a bear on the chair. Well, there's a monk on the bunk. There's a deer in the beer. If you think I was scared, no, not me. I climbed a tree. He climbed a tree. Well, everyone began to run. Someone yelled, "Go get a gun!" An elephant broke right through the wall, and soon the roof began to fall. And then I heard a lion roar, and someone screaming at the door. There's a moose on the loose. Yes, and there's a bear on the chair. Well, there's a monk on the bunk. There's a deer in the beer. If you think I was scared, no, not me. I climbed a tree. He climbed a tree. Some guy was hanging from a chandelier, and man was he shook up with fear. A car drove up filled with police, and soon that we disturbed the peace. And then the judge asked, "What do you say?" I said, "Your Honor, it's this way. There's a moose on the loose. Yes, and there's a bear on the chair. And you see there's a monk on the bunk. Your Honor, there's a deer in the beer. If you think I was scared, no, not me. I climbed a tree. He climbed a tree.
One ringy dingy. Two ringy dingies. A gracious good afternoon. Have I reached the party to whom I am speaking? Is this Premier Alexei Kosygin of the USSR? Good. This is Miss Ernestine Tomlin of the AT&T. No, that's not a country. No, we're much bigger than that. The telephone company. Yes, and we just want to be sure that the line from the White House to the Kremlin is working. What? Oh, it's not working on you. Oh, dear. Oh, I bet around the Kremlin you're just the life of the party. Phone company liberty there. Now, pardon me. Yes, I do. I do know quite a bit about Russia. What do I think of Lenin and Marx? Well, John Lennon's a little dull, but Groucho's hysterical. Hello?
Billy Tomlin there has Ernestine giving a little call to old Russia. I think she just be keeping checks and tabs on things. Don't be forgetting, you can give us a call. 323-HEAVE-HO. That'd be 323-432-8346.
George Whipple, you old sidewinder. Tex, can you help me stop those ladies from squeezing Charmin bathroom tissue? Reckon I can. Now, you women folk, stop squeezing that Charmin.
But Charmin's so soft. It's irresistible. Has deep down squeezable softness.
It smells good, too. Please don't squeeze the Charmin. Be out of town by sundown. Mr. Whipple.
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to me second hour, me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323-HEAVE-HO.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat. Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Aye, we touched on many a thing, and now we shall touch on mythologicals. Well, what he be saying there? He be saying, you don't understand? Well, let us play a song. It'll explain it all to you. Clyde Lewis's El Chupacabra.
El Chupacabra. Mire, chico, este Chupacabra ¡Ay! ¡Como me pica el chupacabra!
No es tan feo como Baba Wawa.
Some people say they have seen the chupacabra. After some tequila, he was dancing the lambada. We don't know where he has come from, making all the Mexicanos looking like a thumb-dum. They say that he's a monkey. I think the whole story's just a little funky.
There's a buggy-eyed creature that we call the chupacabra, 4 feet tall like a mutant winged chihuahua, in Mexico City, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua. Hey, chupacabra, hay un criatura que se llama chupacabra, es muy feo como tibis barra guava. Queremos pasar algunas palabras. Oh, chupacabra.
This song is silly, but you see we really gotcha, like hearing the lambamba or the hooking cucaracha. We started a sensation about a creature that is just hallucination. We did it for the money, but we do and we think it's really funny.
There's a buggy-eyed creature that we call the chupacabra, 4 feet tall like a mutant winged chihuahua, in Mexico City, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua. Hey, chupacabra, hay un criatura que se llama chupacabra, es muy feo como tibis barra guava. Queremos tratar algunas palabras. Oh, chupacabra. There's a buggy-eyed creature that we call the chupacabra, 4 feet tall like a mutant winged chihuahua, in Mexico City, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua. Hey, chupacabra, hay un criatura que se llama chupacabra, es muy feo como tibis barra guava.
As Wayne Newton would say, for me? Wayne Newton's not here tonight. He's in Las Vegas on a ladder trying to make his letters bigger. Hey! What a night! New York! Yeah, New York! Hey. New York, hey! I was born and raised here in New York, and I'm coming out like Italian. I'm a little... Yeah, look at the guy way in the back going, he's from New York? You kidding? I got started here for crying out. This was my town. The last words I heard when I left town, Mayor Koch said, I'm trying! I'm trying! Mayor Koch whining and moaning and spitting up. I can't stand it. Stands around, oh, help me, help me. This is a great city. You kidding? I was up in Harlem the other night. I said, just a wallet. Black brother said he knows about us. I make jokes about the black people, and why not? Because I'm not one. Look at the black chicks laughing. God bless you, baby. It's your town. Dancing and singing and boozing, having a good time. Love you women when you make love. Yeah! You gotta be like the Jews. I'm gonna get a paper. You start. Exciting night. Look at these people. All sitting around like dummies right in the front going. Look like you're rolling a toilet. Anybody in the magazine? That's what it's about, New York. Italians, Jews, Irish, whatever the hell you are. You're people. That's what I love about this city. There's a chemistry. I swear to God. Are you an Irishman? You an Irish kid? What are you, a bird? Got a jerk in the background. Hey, what do you say, Charlie? Are you Italian? Who's Italian? You Italian? Where the hell were you in World War II? They could have used you. Remember what the Italians said in World War II? Run! Wait up! I'm a cook. That's what it's about. Laugh at what people... That's what I do. I laugh at life. I swear. Are you an Italian kid? Are you Italian? The one with the flies all around. Look at this. The Puerto Rican guy went, they didn't recognize me. We need the Puerto Ricans. For what? Oh, yeah. To stand around going, Dana, Maria! Maria, Maria, Maria! And the Puerto Rican guy's in the alley going, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, heavy for you, huh, kid? Look at you, you're a real moron sitting there. You know. Kids in the front going, what a night, what a night. Where you from, young fella? Chicago. Trouble. You're not Italian?
No, sir.
Jewish?
No, sir.
French?
No, sir.
What are you?
Swedish.
Swedish. Damn it, I don't have a joke for that. Well, kiss my yumpin' Yemeni. Anyway, no, the Swedes are great. You put too many holes in the cheese, though. I'll tell you this. It's the whole... You know why I'm laughing? Because I know what's coming next and I'm so funny. Hey! That's the whole thing, no matter what. Where are you from, my friend? You're Chinese, right? Chinese? This girl here? If you're not, get your eyes fixed. Look at the Chinese boy sitting there going, who's Chinese? Who's Chinese? We gotta make a fuss over them, otherwise they burn the shirts. That's why you burn the shirts with the iron. Oh, no. I don't care what you are. You're fat. I'll tell you this. Hey, take a look. Is he laughing? If you see a guy with a little Nazi emblem looking like a tank coming towards me, call me. No, I make fun. You're a heavy-set guy, I swear. Yeah, there's a new thing out called cottage cheese. Anyway, I can picture this big fella making love to the wife. She lays in the bed and she goes, no! Hey, may I come in the audience a minute to say hello? You're nice people, really. I must say that. I gotta tell you that. How are you, amigo? Spanish. ¿Qué pasa, Serena, cariño? Te veo siguiendo mañana. See, they're laughing, and one of their guys is up in my room now taking my jewelry. Anyway, no, that's a joke, amigos. We are all brothers. Now. Would you stand up there? Can I grab you by the legs? I want to dust. Blue, hot, 47 blue. That's them football players. They don't know what time it is. Know when the black end's going, is it hot? Is it hot? What's the count, man? Is it hot? 27 blue, hot, is it hot? There's a great football coach here, and I made jokes about him. And I gotta tell you, before I tell you this, I want to tell you, John, I know you a long time, and I never liked you. But I got news. The Oakland Raiders won the championship. You weren't involved. But now you're a big, heavy-set guy that just sits around the house with the wife going, Shirley, just a couple of minutes. John, I love you. One of the great former coaches of the Oakland Raiders, and now it's sportscaster with another network, which is weak. And I gotta tell you, you're a great man. John Mack. Well, that's about it for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Gee, I didn't recognize. This guy, I knew him when I did a show called CPO Sharky for NBC, which went off the air, unfortunately, because it was funny. And so, four guys went, that's funny. Take it off, damn it. Take it off. So I went on this show for $5, and I live at the Dixie Hotel. Anyway, hi, kid, you're going to be kidnapped. Now, I'll tell you that. Who are you, son? What's your name? Stand up, son. What?
Augie Martin.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You're a jockey? You go to school?
Yeah.
You ever hear of me?
Yeah.
Well, you're a nice looking kid. You an actor?
No.
What do you do for a living?
Go to school.
Ah, smart little kid. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Football player.
You're a real dumbbell. No, you're a nice young man. Good luck to you, son. This guy here, I'm telling you, he is, well, let me put it this way. They gave him a title. He gets $500 a week, Christmas off, has a big office and goes, send in Ebersol, send in anybody. He's what they call a big executive at NBC. Grant Tinker is the chairman of the board. I think that's his title, but he's not here tonight, unfortunately. He's in Connecticut going, bring the dogs in, Mary. Bring the dogs in. Listen, I'll tell you this. But this guy is now the president of NBC. He's 11 years old, and you'll see him in front of the building go, somebody took my ball! And you give him a cookie and he goes away. He's a real pain in the neck. The president of NBC and my good friend, Mr. Brandon Targadoff. Would you give him a nice hand? What?
Speed it up a little.
Who told you to butt in? I'm getting fed up with you. That's Dave Wilson, our director. I'm fed up with you, Dave. I never liked you. The cast doesn't like you. And we're fed up, Dave. And I hope you go home to the wife tonight. Try to make love and miss.
There be Don Rickles with opening monologue to a Saturday Night Live show back in 1984. Back when we knew how to laugh at each other. We laugh at ourselves. We laugh at everything. And that's what we forget about. We forget how to laugh. And that's the importance, once again, I reiterate, that the Captain's Quarters is all about. We have to learn to laugh again. And that's what we do here. We laugh at everything. Very little is off the table. And that's the way we like it. Oh, let's be a seeing. Since we began something about making tape recorders, let's go with Bill Sutton's You Can Build a Mainframe from the Things You Have at Home. Highly educational, this particular show be.
I went to buy computers, they said $1 million for a brand new mainframe IBM. Now that price really sucks, so I looked at all the pictures and I chose to build my own. For you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Oh, IBM, DEC, and Honeywell, HP, DG, and Wang. Amdahl, NEC, and NCR, they don't know anything. They make big bucks for systems, so they never want it known that you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Well, take the CPU, you see it's only just a box with blinking lights and whirring fans and lots of cable slots. Well, I spent an evening working with some wire and bolts and pins. Then I hauled them to the basement and I plugged the freezer in. Oh, IBM, DEC, and Honeywell, HP, DG, and Wang. Amdahl, NEC, and NCR, they don't know anything. They make big bucks for systems, so they never want it known that you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Well, next I needed tape drives. My tape drives were of steel. I climbed into the attic for my dad's old reel-to-reel. Some cable and some binder twine, and soon it was complete. My CPU and tape drive at a price no one can beat. Oh, IBM, DEC, and Honeywell, HP, DG, and Wang. Amdahl, NEC, and NCR, they don't know anything. They make big bucks for systems, so they never want it known that you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Well, then I looked for disk drives, but it didn't take me long. Function follows form, they say, or have I got that wrong? Well, I found a drive with 5 new modes that blow the rest away. Cottons, linens, wash and wear, rinse and lingerie. Amdahl, NEC, and NCR, they don't know anything. They make big bucks for systems, so they never want it known that you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Well, I had to have a console just to make my system run. Without a fancy console, then my system wasn't done. So I tied a $10 typer to a broken TV tube. And now I've got a console that can write the evening news. Oh, IBM, DEC, and Honeywell, HP, DG, and Wang. Amdahl, NEC, and NCR, they don't know anything. They make big bucks for systems, so they never want it known that you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Well, I've had my system running. I'll admit it's not the best. The data isn't right, and the response time is a mess. It crashes every hour, and it isn't worth a damn. But I'm satisfied because it runs just like an IBM. All right, now let's everybody get in on this one, okay? A 1, a 2, a 12, 13, 17, 18. IBM, DEC, and Honeywell, HP, DG, and Wang. Amdahl, NEC, and NCR, they don't know anything. They make make big bucks for systems, so they never want it known that you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home. Yes, you can build a mainframe from the things you find at home.
Gracious, good afternoon. Is this the Chinese People's Telephone Company? Good. This is Miss Tomlin calling from the US of A. I was just talking to Mr. Zhou Enlai, and we were cut off. Now, just what kind of Mickey Mouse operation are you running over there? What's that? Would you repeat that, please? You say you service a population of over 750 million people? Well, look, don't be surprised if Ma Bell shows up before the president gets there. We wouldn't pass up a market like that for all the AT&T in China. Whoa.
There be a touch more of Lily Tomlin as Ernest T. gives a call to China. I use that as an example. There was nothing off limits so long ago. We picked on everything. We made fun of everything. And we laughed at everything. It's either that or we curl up in a ball and cry. And that's what we have to do. We fight back with laughter. The only thing that the guns of war can't stop. We'll be right back. When we return, it'll be the final 40, and it'll all be handed over to ye, and ye shall be telling us where we shall be going. Will it be to the greatest heights of them all, or shall we be going way down to Davy Jones's locker?
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello Tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, jelly, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black jelly, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello. Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you went, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you tried. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe this time you want to take a friend and cry out at the top of your lungs. You heard right. The Rocky Horror Picture Show with live action is coming back to the Elmira Drive-In on September 24th. So get your fishnets ready and be sure to get a seat at the front row and catch all the action firsthand. Don't be that person around the water cooler stuck listening to all the crazy stories about what everyone else did that weekend. Be the person telling the stories. Mark your calendars. September 24th at the Elmira Drive-In for the experience of a lifetime.
See you at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
Well, unless you be your first time here, you be understanding it now be the final 40. The final 40 minutes of the show where we hand it over to ye. And now, you might be asking, what happens now if you not be knowing it be the final 40? Well, we go straight to the phone lines and see what we can see.
Hello, I want to hear Karamia, as only Nikolai Volkov could sing. Das gut.
Must we say goodbye?
song written
Get a hold of yourself.
The song that most people sing to anybody else. The Russian national anthem. Listen to this.
I think it is.
There it is. Hey, will you guys keep it down? I want to hear this. Nikolai has a beautiful voice. Just hold it down.
The whole album has been great. This is garbage. This is an insult. Come on, Jesse, this is an American album. You know what that means.
It doesn't matter when you're a musician. You listen to notes, McMahon. Listen.
That's discord. That's only Freddie Blassie can be proud of that. Somebody throw a switch, will you? Get him out of there.
Wait a minute now. I put up with a lot of stuff on this album. I had to listen to the Junkyard Dog. Now, you guys, wait a minute. There's only one fitting way to end this album.
Oh?
Let's us three sing a duet.
A duet? You want the three of us?
The three of us end the album with a duet.
Jesse, wait a second. Jesse, stay right there.
Yeah.
Vince, come here. I've got to talk to you.
Sure. Can you hang on, Jesse?
Wait a minute. Where are you guys going? Where you guys go? Just a minute. You two dudes come back here now. I've been waiting through this whole album because it's my turn to sing now. It's Jesse the Body's turn to do rock and roll. And I got you two rats heading out the door. You two dudes get back in here. I'm not finished yet. It's my turn to sing.
There was a young sailor who looked through the glass, spied a fair mermaid with scales on her island where seagulls fly over their nests. She combed the long hair that hung over her shoulders and caused her to tickle and itch. The sailor cried out, "There's a beautiful mermaid a-setting out there on the rocks." The crew come a-running, a-grabbing their glasses and crowded for deep to the rail, all eager to share in this fine piece of news which the captain soon heard from the watch. He tied down the wheel and he reached for his crackers and cheese which he kept near the door. In case he might someday encounter a mermaid, he knew he must use all his wits, crying, "Throw out a line, we'll lasso her flippers and then we will certainly find if mermaids are better before or be brave, my good fellows." The captain then said, "With fortune we'll break through her mermaid," and heading to starboard they tacked with dispatch, caught that fair mermaid just under her elbows and hustled her down below decks. Each took a turn at her feminine, setting her free at the end of the farce. She splashed in the waves, landing flat on her. After a while one man noticed some scabs. Soon they broke out with the pox and the scratching with fury, cursing with spleen. The song may be dull, but it's certainly clean.
Herbie David's here and Oscar Brand with a clean song. Very clean, very clean. Oh, I have something special here. Now, earlier this week, I met a young feller who worked for a local newspaper. And as we were talking, I found out he knew not the whole thing of Dave's Not Here by Cheech and Chong. So, as kind of a request to him, I dedicate this song to the feller who knew not that it were. And so now you shall know, if you be a hearing this, Cheech and Chong's Dave's Not Here.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave, man. Open up. I got the stuff.
Who?
It's Dave, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me come in here.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with me.
Who?
Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Come on, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I'm Dave, man. Hey, come on, man.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with
Who?
me. Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I am Dave, man. Will you... Come on.
Open up the door, will you? I got the stuff with me. I think the cops saw me.
Who is it?
Oh, what the hell is it? Go, Ben, open up the door. It's Dave.
Who?
Dave, D-A-V-E. Will you open up the goddamn
Dave?
door? Yeah, Dave.
Dave?
Right, man, Dave. Now, will you open up the door?
Dave's not here.
Oh.
Herbie Julie Browns, 'cause I'm a blonde. Let's go right back to the phone lines and see what we shall see when we see what's on the phones. Or, well, there ain't nothing to be seen except for the phone. It's just an audio. I must think about that some more.
I want to hear, eat all the old people. Yum, yum, yum.
God forgive me, but an old person without money is pathetic.
The people of a nation don't see no obligation to fix a situation with the elder generation. They stuffing up the nursing homes to overflowing. Yeah. But the problem keeps growing. People getting jacked for the social security checks. I detect that they don't get no respect. So what you gonna do? A dilemma for the whole crew. Open up your ears, I got an answer for you. What's that? Open up your ears, I got an answer for you. Open up your ears, I got an answer for you.
We got to eat all the old people.
Show them that you love them.
We got to eat all the old people.
Shove them in the oven.
We got to eat all the old people.
Stick them in the freezer.
We got to eat all the old
We
people.
gonna garnish up a geezer, gonna hack them, whack them, debone and stack them. 2 by 2 on the barbecue rack. I'm talking Steve McQueen with the Soylent Green. We grinding up the grannies in the granny grind machine. The venerable edibles, the ancient, incredible burger. One bite and you know it's not regrettable. The aged, the antiquated, dilapidated. Gonna get processed and then marinated. And now we go around, we're cleaning up the town. We frying up the golden girls to a golden brown.
We got to eat all the old people.
Show them that you love them.
We got to eat all the old people.
Shove them in the oven.
We got to eat all the old
We
people.
gonna eat them skin and all.
We got to eat all the old
We
people.
gonna marinate with Geritol.
My chest, my chest. I don't think it's an ordinary cold.
We're talking OLD, a PEOPLE. It's always the first, that's the worst, till it become a tasty treat. We're talking E-A-T, all the O-L-D. Come on, we're talking E-A-T. Come on, all the O-L-D. Here we go, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. And here we go, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. We got to eat all the old
as a meal.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said that I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. He said that ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. You've been keeping love from me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. You've been keeping love from me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you, oh baby. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Come on in. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang.
There be David Seville with Witch Doctor, requested off on not Melody, but the Book of Face, that'd be right. And remember, you can be joining us there at the Book of Face with the Captain's Quarters 106.5. That'd be right. Go there, the Captain's Quarters 106.5. We had a group, we had a page, enjoy, and have some fun with both. Now, oh yes, we have another request here. What it was? Oh yes, the Palm Springs Yacht Club. Take me out to the ball game. Very sophisticated bit of humor here.
It's 7th inning stretch. Everybody sing together.
Nothing but the finest, truly finest, and most refined entertainment here. We'll be right back. We'll be cutting a commercial, and we'll be returning with something truly, truly magnificent and refined.
The prettiest, yes, the prettiest heads in town are turning to Shasta for a hot cream shampoo. When lanolin-enriched Shasta meets hot water, hundreds of tiny cells explode into hot lanolin lather that cleans and lusters hair as it blends with your own natural oils to give you a caressing hot cream shampoo. As an extra treat, Shasta's lanolin lather is rich enough for a deep scalp treatment. After a vigorous massage, wrap head in hot towel for 2 minutes before final rinse. Feels like a $3.50 hot cream treatment, costs only 9 cents. Hair looks brighter, feels softer, and will stay its behaving best for days to come when you have a hot cream shampoo with Shasta cream shampoo.
Hi, my name is Alfred Sneasley, and when I go to Heroes Comic Shop on 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York, I'm always greeted with a big smile from Jared.
Hey, Alfred. Hey, how are you today?
And his selection of comics and graphic novels, it's just amazing. I mean, it's what I always dreamed I could be. And he always treats me like the hero I am inside.
I don't just read about the heroes, I become the hero! At Heroes Comic Shop, I become the hero Mom always wanted me to be!
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Now up and away!
Hi. Well, I know. Let us go right back to the phone lines, because we be still in the doldrums of the Final 40.
Hello, Mr. Captain. Yes, Mr. Captain, sir. I want to hear something very, 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 very good. I want to hear something like, Mirabelle HMX. I lost on Jeopardy. Yes, very, very good. I want to hear it, because it always makes me feel like a real winter. Yes, a real winter. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Is Don in the booth? He's ready. Okay, here we go. Loosen up, camera 2. Cameras 1 and 3, that's fine. In 5, 4, 3, 2... Cue lights, music.
Now entering the studio are today's contestants. This is Mr. Millard Snofkin from Carbondale, Illinois. And this is Mr. Leroy Finkelstein from Brooklyn, New York. And this is Alfred Yankovic from Linwood, California. These 3 people will compete today on Jeopardy!
I was there to match my intellect on national TV against a plumber and an architect, both with a PhD. I was tense, I was nervous, I guess it just wasn't my night. Art Fleming gave the answers, oh, but I couldn't get the questions right. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. Ooh. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. Ooh. Well, I knew I was in trouble now. My hope of winning sank, 'cause I got the Daily Double now. And then my mind went blank. I took potpourri for 100, and then my head started to spin. Well, I'm giving up, Don Pardo. Just tell me now what I didn't win. Yeah. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. I lost on Jeopardy, baby.
That's right, Al. You lost. And let me tell you what you didn't win. A 20-volume set of the Encyclopedia International, a case of turtle wax, and a year's supply of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. But that's not all. You also made yourself look like a jerk in front of millions of people. And you brought shame and disgrace on your family name for generations to come. You don't get to come back tomorrow. You don't even get a lousy copy of our home game. You're a complete loser.
Don't know what I was thinking of. I guess I just wasn't too bright. Well, I sure hope I do better next weekend on The Price is Right. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. I lost on Jeopardy, baby.
Coming down.
What's the matter, Ralph? Alice mother in town?
Exactly, pal, and she's the worst by far.
I say she ain't as bad as mine.
Har har hardy har har.
Tell him, Ralph.
I'm telling you, Norton, that woman is not stepping foot in this house. You know what she is? Oh, I'll tell you what she is, Norton. She's a blabbermouth.
A what?
A blabbermouth.
You said she's what?
A blabbermouth. I told my boss I'm great at golf. Now he wants to play if he only knew. I got a big ball. What am I gonna do?
Hold on, Ralph. I'm glad you gave me your call. According to this book, you addressed the ball.
All right, pal. What do I do now?
All right. Plant your feet firmly. Hello, ball.
Will you? Norton, you know how hard I work. And I know that you know that I'm no jerk. I want to make sure you hear me talking, because I've had it, pal, with your sleepwalking.
Sorry, Ralph. It happens when I go to bed.
The doctor says it's something inside your head. But I gotta chase you every night through the sewer. I've been thinking it over, and I think I found a cure. So don't worry, pal. I know just what to do.
Hello, it's the dog Lulu. Lulu! I say loop, 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 loop,
Norton, let's shoot some pool. What do you say?
All right, Ralphie boy, that sounds okay. Let me show you what the game's all about.
Will you cut it out?
About to set our table. Some guy said to me, he said he got it reserved for his friend Harvey.
Harvey.
Hey, Ralphie boy, here comes Harvey now. Dum dum dum.
Now look here,
My friend ain't scared of you. He'll fight you in the gym.
Norton, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Ralph, I got a way you can win. I got a big friend that works in the sewer, and he'll take a fall fair in the square.
Well, how will I know it's him?
He'll say, hey, get a load of fatso there.
I'm the king of
Right there be a requested from the old man of he. That be the Honeymooners Rap. Joe Piscopo. Ha ha, a nice classic song. Now let's go right back to the phone lines and see what shall be transcribed. That almost made more sense. Maybe I'll go back to the sea.
Just an old timer here, looking to hear a song from my youth. I was thinking, something, better make it quick. I don't think I'm going to be around much longer. How about the rodeo song, the nice clean version, not the full version? I don't think the listeners could handle that one. It's a little rough, but the nicer one, that'd be sweet. I'd really like that. No, ain't too long.
Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a f***. Got a heater in my truck and I'm off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, you f***, let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off. Jerk. Get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his in his hand. He's a one man and he's off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, you let me get the right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off. Jerk. Get on my nerves. Well, it's 40 below and I ain't got a truck and I don't give a f*** cause I'm off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, you f***, let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off. Jerk. Get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his in his hand. He's a one man and he's off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, you let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Yeah. Jerk. Get on my nerves.
I rented my apartment on a Monday at 1, singing do lolly lolly shaky bum shaky bum. Started moving in it on a Tuesday at 2, singing do lolly lolly shaky do. Wednesday at 3, I called the phone company, singing, hey baby, put a phone in for me. Thursday at 4, he came and knocking at my door, singing, hey baby, I'm your telephone man. You just show me where you want it and I'll put it where I can. I can put it in the bedroom, I can put it in the hall, I can put it in the bathroom, I can hang it on the wall. You can have it with the buzz, you can have it with the ring, and if you really want it, you can have a ding-a-ling. Because, hey baby, I'm your telephone man. Can you believe that? And then he says, no, when other fellas call you, tell them how it all began. Well, can you imagine? My heart began a thumping and my mind began to fly, and I knew I wasn't dealing with no ordinary guy. So while he was a-talking, I was thinking up my plan. Then my fingers did the walking on the telephone man, singing, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, get it any way you can, right? So I got it in the bedroom and I got it in the hall and I got it in the bathroom and he hung it on the wall. I got it with the buzz and I got it with the ring, and when he told me what my number was, I got a ding-a-ling singing, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, just doing my thing. I've never done anything like this before.
There be Mary Wilson with a telephone man. Seems to be an awful lot about telephones here, this particular showing. Oh yeah. Now, let's go back to requested from the Mail of E. It'd be Carl Truckload and Winslow Thrills Pigeon Park.
Here, Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey. Here, Pidgey. Wow, look at the colors on that one. Oh, it flew away.
Train, high on a... Hey, you move over. Leave enough room for an old man to sit down.
You see this place where the paint's dulled? This is where I sit. You can sit over there, you old freak.
Freak? Why, I oughta...
Come on, get it on. Get it on.
Oh, yeah, I oughta... Ooh, my nose.
What?
No,
Why, it's Phil. Phil, remember me?
No, I don't remember anything.
Phil, it's me, Jerry Garcia.
Captain Trips.
Right on.
Is it really you?
I just said right on, didn't I?
Oh no, oh my heart. Oh my heart, my heart.
What can I do? What is it?
Oh, quick, reach inside my buckskin jacket. No, not that, you idiot. That's my stash. The little bottle with the poppers.
Here they are.
Oh, thanks. I'm okay. Phew. What a hit. Oh, here. Want one?
Sure. Okay, let's talk about old times before it wears off. Hey, remember our old band, the Dreadful Great?
What? Was that what it was?
Well, it was something like that. But those were the days anyhow. Hey, look at that blonde over there, playing with the swans.
I'm sure glad folks aren't so sexually uptight nowadays.
I guess so, but I can't see anything in swan fondling myself. Say, wanna smoke a number?
Oh, why, yeah, sure. I don't know, though. It's not the same since they made it legal.
True.
Oh, hey, you need a match for that?
No, these new things, they light themselves.
They do?
You just strike them on the pavement. Have to wait until the sulfur burns off them, though. Here you are.
Thanks, brother.
Oh, wow. These are the ones with the opium in them.
They sure are heavy.
I'll never get out of this park.
Oh, that's all right. The comfort people will take you home.
Yeah, but it's so embarrassing. The free ice cream's getting me fat, and they make you go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, here come the pigeons again. God, how I hate them.
Oh, look at the colors on that one.
Beautiful.
Oops, it flew away.
Hey, what's this on my fruit boot? That's why I hate them.
Hey, what's that sound? Oh, look out! Here comes the cocaine helicopter!
Again?
Oh, quick, let's hide under that tree! Oh, these kids today have no sense of proportion! That's veered off.
Thank goodness.
These kids today have no sense of proportion.
You said that, didn't you?
I did?
Are you gonna sit back down, or are you gonna hover over that bench forever?
Huh? Oh! Far out. I thought I had sat down. You know, the mind is alert, but the body forgets.
That's right. What was it I was gonna say? Oh, it's so righteous to see you again.
Righteous.
Say, you remember those gigs we used to play up in San Diego?
Oh, yeah.
Over in L.A., Seattle, Miami, New York?
Yeah. Oh, I remember calling home from Nebraska in the middle of the night, stoned on acid. I told my old lady, say something real.
Phew. Yeah, those were the days. I remember playing Love Light for 4 hours, but Big Brother never showed up.
Yeah, bastards. Say, whatever happened to old Housley, anyhow?
Oh, didn't you hear?
No.
After he got out of jail, he invented a new drug called MSG, something like that. And he glowed in the dark for 3 days.
Wow.
And they finally had to take him away for being an air traffic safety hazard.
Far out.
He was that high.
Uh-oh, better douse that, Jerry. There's the heat.
Oh, but it's legal now.
I don't care. I never trusted them pigs. I'm too old to start now. Pig! He didn't hear me. He doesn't care. He's too stoned.
Uptight old freaks! Did hear you.
Oh, he did hear me. Oh,
Let's
no.
get out of here.
Bad vibes.
He sprayed us with the LSD spray. I'll never get out of this park.
I'm so high. So high.
Look at that pigeon.
He must be 18 feet high.
Well, the witching hour be but almost upon us, and Babushka be in a good mood. So that means you'd better be daft, or else.
Okay, Bobby. You know, having the neighbors gone over too long been so nice and peaceful. Plus,
true.
I really like that ice rink I put in their living room. You know, turn off the heat, turn on the water, ice rink, boom! Unfortunately, it's melting, but soon we have swimming pool. At least till they get home from Florida. Anyway, I sings now. I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer Vini. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I was an Oscar Mayer Vini, everyone would be in love with me. I'm glad I's not an Oscar Mayer Vini. That is what I'd never wanna be. 'Cause if I was an Oscar Mayer Vini, there would soon be nothing left of me. Wasn't it lovely?
Well, I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.